Hello, right, we are going to do a quick drive of the Subaru WRX STi. Ryan is going to be my passenger for today's drive, and oops. Good to go?
All good.
Cool, right,
Looking forward to it.
Oh my god, this is a monster. I've not really done anything yet and it just feels like it wants to fight. Right, okay, so yeah, this is the WRX STi, or to petrol heads, the Impreza continued. And yeah, it's a bit of a beast. I mean, I haven't really done anything in it yet, and even from the off, just from driving out of a car park, you can feel it. It's spoiling for a fight. Ryan's a particular fan of this car.
Oh god, yeah, obsessed. But to be fair, this is my first time in the back, so I've never experienced one from the rear before. Whoa.
Yeah, so this is a 2.5 petrol with 296, is it?
Yep, 296. 407 Newton meters of torque, which is just insane.
Yeah, and it feels like that. It feels mechanical. It feels like the engine's not just working because it has to, it's feeling like it's working because it likes to. Like it's just kind of cogs are turning, and
yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Yeah, it's brilliant. And it is, I mean, like I say, I'm driving quite slow and it does feel quite intense. I mean, a lot of people comment on the suspension being quite firm. It is firm. I wouldn't say it was back-breakingly firm. But you know, it's not an average. It's not an average car. You can clearly feel that it's a bit special.
To be fair, I mean, I'm sitting here in the back, and yeah, you sort of bounce around over bumps and you jitter a little bit, but it's all right. And honestly, the thing that's kind of surprised me the most is just how much space there is back here. Because obviously, the whole point of like hot hatch and that sort of thing, you've got your practicality and you've also got the performance. But then some hot hatches are more about the performance than they are about the practicality. But this is, I mean, there's miles of headroom, there's loads of legroom, plenty of space, there's a bit of a transmission tunnel with the four-wheel drive, but, you know, it's comfortable, it's spacious. 2 ISOFIX for your kids as well. Yeah, I'm alright.
This gearbox as well, similar to just the ride, and everything about this car just feels tightly wound and mechanical, and bam, bam, bam. It just feels like you feel like you are driving this car. There is no way you would drive this car and feel like it's doing the job for you.
Oh yeah, definitely.
In, you know, stark contrast to the likes of the Jag XJ, which we've got in at this minute, same as this car, which is just hot and cold. It's just like black and white, night and day. It's just, what a contrast. But yeah, that spoiler in the
yeah, that's all.
Seeing that in your mirror as well. It's just like a picture frame hanging. You can just see. Just take this roundabout. Whoa, this
permanent
grips.
4-wheel drive, of course, as per every Subaru. And oh Christ, there's gone the video camera.
Whoops.
But yeah, so there's also no fewer than 3 differentials in this car. You've got a mechanical LSD up the front, a Torsen at the back, and then a sort of viscous liquid center differential, which you can actually adjust, so you can send more torque to the front to reduce understeer, you can send more to the back for a little bit more oversteer, or you can just keep it in the middle, lock it up 50-50, so you're getting identical amounts of torque to every wheel. Faultless grip.
Oh yeah, I mean, I was only going round and roundabout there, but sort of gunning it as you're turning. It's just, the car's just like, nope, not happening. I am not going to fly out into a corner. No, it as unrefined as it may be, it's, you know, don't let that trick you into thinking it's somewhat incapable of gripping the road and actually looking after itself. It's a lot like a tank. It's just, yeah, it may not be very refined and it may stick out like a sore thumb, but it can do what it's designed to do.
No, absolutely. And surely that's part of the whole appeal. If you buy a WRX STi, you want to stick out like a sore thumb. You know, it's not like something like a Golf R that's a lot more understated. It's definitely like, look at my wing, I am a massive performance car.
Yeah, to be honest, I mean, you could buy this and you could use it on the school run, you could use it for shock, because it is quite practical. But I think you've got to come into this car prepared. You can't just, I think, jump in it and just go, oh, I'm going to use it, because then your impression might be, oh, it's a bit too hardcore. You've got to get into it and prepared that you're going to be driving what is essentially a rally car.
No, absolutely.
You've got to have that frame of mind. Otherwise, if you jump in it thinking it's going to be a Ford Focus, just like or an Astra, just like oh, this is just a hatchback, then you're going to be very surprised.
No, definitely. But I think that for the average buyer, while there's a lot of reasons not to buy an STi, I don't think that that's going to faze anybody who's like truly interested in this car. They,
Can you hear that?
Yeah, the bloop bloop.
Yeah, I thought that was the horn at first.
Proper old school infotainment system.
A lot of bumps and potholes around here. This should be a good test. Listen to that engine.
Whoa.
Oh, monster. Right, so that was a quick drive in the Subaru WRX STi. Hope you enjoyed it.
Mm.
Cool. See you next time.